Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be jumping back into the Super Impact for the Masked Man. I'm going to be taking my boy Minato Namikaze. If you guys saw the summary video, then you know I do have Minato, and it was really cool how I pulled him. Very rare, and I'm looking forward to jumping back into the Super Impact because not only do I enjoy the Super Impact, but this is literally perfect for me, man. Like Obito, Minato, my two favorite Naruto characters are going head to head. I love that battle between them when they actually fought in the anime and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to taking this boy on to the raid because he definitely smacks Obito around a little bit, if I'm being quite honest with you, but it's still a pretty difficult raid if I'm being honest as well, especially with the team setup I'm going to be taking. It's not going to be perfect for it, but I just want to bring the team setup that I've been using to go ahead and run through it and kind of just get it done easily for me. It's not bad at all, but yeah, Minato. So I do only have one dupe of Minato right here, and I only am using him like that. I'm not going to be adding any dupes probably to this man. Obviously it'd be great to have him at a 3-6 chakra, but what can you do, you know? So for the Super Impact, like I said in the video for it, this man actually does get quite a boost for the Super Impact. He gets chakra back on his jutsu, and on top of that he also gets where he can ignore sub on his jutsu, which is amazing. So there is that. Obviously the damage boost is important as well, but getting 3 chakra back from his ult pretty much means that you could get another jutsu back once you use his ult, so that's pretty good. It's just all around really cool that they did that for him. So with that said, we're gonna be jumping into it, SS rank of course, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the team setup that I'm gonna be taking for it that I already usually run on it. So honestly, this is one of the team setups that I take. I take the Minato himself. I put Kakashi under there just because Kakashi is really easy for the second map. I like to go ahead and take him on. I don't have the 4-8 chakra Kakashi, so it does take a little bit to get his chakra. But I also like to take Madara because Madara can give heals, and on top of that, he's just so clutch for subbing out. The reason I take this team is because 4-8 just helps me, or not 4-8, 4 unit run. It makes it where I can go through it pretty quickly, so that's why I take this. The Naruto as well, having 7 stars just in general is good, but also Naruto with his latent skill can do a lot of damage like Kakashi. It can ignore sub, which is very helpful for Obito. So yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I won't be able to take advantage of the sync skills though because there is only 2 of them, but that's okay nonetheless. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Obviously you can take other units, but because I did a full 6-man team during the Super Impact, I thought I would limit myself a little bit to make it more of a challenge for this. So with that said, let's go ahead and do this. So what I tend to usually do honestly is just go ahead and stall up the chakra here. I just throw it on, go ahead and stall up chakra. This man does dodge a lot though, which can be annoying, but Minato does a lot of damage, so he can go ahead and just smack him up like this. Now the thing is, on the first map, all he really does is just switch your typing and apply slip damage, which can be annoying, so you do kind of want to be wary of that. I don't recommend having them stand together when it comes to that, but at the same time, it's really good to have Madara out onto the field because even though he can get his type switched, what I love about Madara is the fact that he can dodge, which is amazing. Obviously, if you have Minato can also dodge a lot, but I didn't decide to bring him this time around, so there is that. I am going to go ahead and move out the way though. Obviously, this team doesn't have a lot of heals too, which can also be a problem. You can still dodge too though, so it's not that big of a deal. I love having Kakashi there because he gives you the buddy skill. So honestly, if I put this the 30% underneath Minato and I had these 2 dupes, that man would have 100% dodge, which is kind of crazy, honestly. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use this ult now too. It's usually what I do. I can go ahead and use a first jutsu honestly, but I got a chakra reset, so I don't need to. So that's actually great. But is he gonna switch my typing though here? He is gonna switch my typing, so that is kind of a rip, but that's fine. So it does kind of affect it for a long period of time, but the status effects that he does isn't too bad. So it's just kind of annoying, man. I mean, even on this map, Obito is annoying. This map usually takes me the longest, if I'm just being honest, and again, this is just because I just brought a 4 unit team, so getting chakra back's my main thing. Go ahead and use my ult. Can I get another chakra reset? No, I cannot, but that's okay. So I love having the 7 stars though, man. I feel like they just make the whole game just incredibly a lot easier. It's so good for that. So because I have this type of team too, I can kind of just stay in the corner and do my own thing. I really just bring it here because the thing that's weird about this boss is sometimes Kurama can be a hard type, sometimes he can be a body type. It just depends on what the raid wants, which can be really weird. So I just decided to ignore that, bring a latent skill unit, and because I use Kakashi, that goes ahead and makes him a skill type, which means you already know Naruto is gonna smack. So I like to technically use Kakashi and then Naruto. So at this point, I guess I might as well just go ahead and attack the Kurama here. I do like starting off the next map if I can though with Madara, because then I can spread out a little bit. Even if I don't have Madara's ult, he can also dodge like I said, so there is that. But you do want to spread out because this this Obito, man, his range is huge. He might actually hit both here. Yeah, so he can apply jutsu sealing. He missed it there, which is fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and what's good, like I said, is Minato gives you tons of chakra back. So there we go, and he has attack weakening as well, which comes clutch. And like I said, Madara can dodge all day every day, so that's why I love having him here as a part of this. So once we do that, now what I can go ahead and do is I can just keep using this. Now, because he does have the perfect dodge up though, you do need to watch it a little bit. Madara's jutsu can ignore that, but because he keeps getting jutsu sealed, it is kind of a rip a little bit. Honestly, he's just there to ignore it, and because of the attack weakening that the Minato does apply, it does kind of help in that regard. Now, getting jutsu sealed can be kind of annoying, but it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Just spread out when it comes to the secret technique though. That's one thing I will say, because that'll definitely hurt. That'll definitely hurt. Since I'm already this far in when it comes to chakra, I might as well just go ahead and try to get my ult. Now, maybe I should switch out to Kakashi, honestly, though, so I can stop getting jutsu sealed by this man, because he's kind of annoying. He's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll be good. Yeah, I mean, he's already on jutsu sealed now, so it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I could have used Madara's jutsu, and I could also switch out. It's just really kind of annoying. This Obito is annoying because of the perfect dodge. Like, I feel like that's the worst thing. Everything else, yes, trust me, it's not the best to have to deal with, but honestly, like, it's just the perfect dodge, because not a lot of units honestly ignore perfect dodge. Like, I mean, if you look at someone like this Minato, he doesn't ignore perfect dodge. Kakashi doesn't ignore substitution or perfect dodge, so there's that. But yeah, so again, this dude still has a perfect dodge out, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is stay up here. Hopefully he goes for Madara, yes sir, because I'm not trying to get switch sealed. It just takes a little bit. Sometimes I get lucky. It depends on who he wants to go for and stuff of that nature, but there you go. You know, it's pretty simple. 6 minutes, I can go ahead and just run through it pretty quickly. Now obviously there's better ways out there, but this is just what I like to do. I love taking the 7 stars, man, because they just make it so much fun. Like, the latent skills are broken in this game. They really are, in a good way, in my opinion. They just spice it up. So there we go. That takes care of it. That's pretty much how I've been running it with my team set up for the Obito. So I will probably get him ultimate very, very soon. I'm not going to make a video with him, I don't think, at least, because I don't really see anything interesting about him. Most super impact units nowadays are kind of just collection for me, honestly. But there we go, man. I'm so really happy that I actually was able to get this Minato just for this video alone, like, just so I could take him against Obito. Like, I love super impacts because they bring that correlation together. It feels like I'm reliving the anime kind of in a Storm 4 kind of essence, and this fight in particular is one of my favorites. So I love this, and I'm glad they did it nonetheless. So yeah, that's gonna take care of it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what team setups you guys use. I'm sure you guys will let me know, so thank you for that. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.